Today I'm going to walk you through the steps on adding a printer to Windows 7. We can select Start and go to Devices and Printers. Inside Devices and Printers, at the top of the page is Add a Printer. We click on that, it brings up another window and gives us two choices. Add a local printer, which is a printer that's connected locally to a single machine with either a USB cable or an LPT port cable, but those are far and few between here in the district. Our one we most commonly use is Add a Network Printer. Once we select Add a Network Printer, you may have several options in this window in the center that come up, but more than likely the printer you're looking for isn't going to be there. So what I like to do is add the printer wasn't listed. From here I can click Find a Printer in the directory based on a location or a feature, and once I highlight that I can click Next, and then this window would come up and I can type the first couple letters of where I'm looking at for this printer, say JE for Jefferson, or in this case DO for District Office. From there I'll click Find Now, and all the ones in the District Office appear below here for me. Say I want to add the Helpdesk Printer, I would select that printer, either click on it twice or select it and click OK. It wants to connect to the DO Helpdesk Printer. It may take just a little bit to download the driver for it. Once it downloads the driver, another window will come up saying that you've completed this successfully. Now it's finishing the installation, and here where it says you've successfully added the DO Helpdesk on FPS PS01, which is the server all the printers are on. I can click Next. I can actually print a test page from here if I want to, but in this case there's no need. I can click Finish and notice that the Helpdesk now is set for my default printer with this green check mark. Alright, let's go over that one more time. Let's click Add a Printer. Again, a network printer. It's not going to be in the list, so I'm going to find the printer in the directory here and click Next. And let's say I want to find one at Jefferson this time. I will click JE in the little window here and click Find Now, and all the Jefferson printers now show up for me. Let's say the library color one I want, and say OK. Tells me I've successfully added that. Click Next. And this window comes up now, since there are more than one printer in the selection down here. It asks me which one I want to set as my default. The second one that came in, which was the Jefferson printer, automatically has this checked. From this point forward, this window won't have that checked, but you do have the option to place a check mark in there to set it as your default printer. And again, you can click a test page. Notice I didn't take the check mark out, and now it's set this back. Well, I want to set this back to Helpdesk for my default, since that's where I'm mostly at. All I need to do is right click on the DO Helpdesk printer and then click Set as my default printer, and it moves the default back. And that's how to install a printer on Windows 7.